What is up, guys? I'm back with another daily build video. This time in Unbound, we've got a 2016 Ford Focus RS sent in by Critical Over. Let's go. Alright, real quick before I get into the video, I stream every week on YouTube and Kick, so catch me wherever it's convenient for you. Come into the chat, ask me questions, and just hang out and actually race. We race with the community every single time on stream, for the most part, but we'll see you every single week. Just turn on notifications so you don't miss it. All right, let's get into this Ford Focus. Let's start with the stats. All right, so this one has 147 miles per hour on the top speed, 3.40 to 60, and then 387 horsepower with 443 foot-pounds of torque and an 11.7 quarter mile. The stats don't tell us really anything at this point. It's decent, but it's not like overpowered, anything like that. The horsepower and torque, we've seen better horsepower and torque out of B-class builds, but those were heavier cars, so we'll see how this thing performs. Let's take it out to those test courses, the Drain and Windy City Sprint, to see how it does compared to the other cars we've built. All right, first up, we've got the Drain. Fastest time on the Drain is 1:45.98. That was with the RSX though, so we'll see how well this thing does in comparison. Some tight turns at the top of this course, and it's a bit wide open at the bottom, so let's see how it goes. All right, launch is pretty good for A. It's not bad at all. We're gonna go around Waru here. Nice. We got the 2-bar off that turn.
Do not lose him. Patrol is here, dispatch.
It accelerates well out of corners. Handles very nicely. I've raced a few of these online, and they always seem to be very, very quick. It's nice though. Oh, it would have been nice to grab a 2-bar off of that cob. Alright, we're gonna have to work for it. Almost a 3 off that turn, which is nice. Can we... Ooh, wants to kill itself on that turn. Gotta be careful with those curbs.
You can't stay first.
Honestly, not too bad. Doesn't feel as fast as the RSX on this course. I think the RSX has quite a bit better top speed, if I remember correctly. But it's not bad. It's really not bad. Took that a little wonky. I think we'll be okay though.
I'm not worried yet.
Still doesn't have the top speed of the RSX. A little sideways going out of that. It's all right. We're going. And no, a 148 is not bad on this course. I mean, the RSX does the 145, but it's actually like a 146, right? Because it's 145.98, so it's pretty close. 148, so we're a couple seconds off the RSX, and I had a little bit of miscues in the tunnel there. I think I could have got a little bit better speed going through there. This car is actually very nice, like very, very good. It's close to my best time, so I like it. Windy City Sprint is a little bit more open, so I think this car is going to struggle there. I think this is definitely a short track build. The way it feels and the top speed that it has is definitely a more of a short track build type of car. So let's get over to Windy City Sprint and see how it does. All right, here we go. Windy City Sprint. Let's see how this thing does on this more straight course. It's got good launch and good acceleration, but I don't think that's going to be enough to put up a really good time on this course. I think it's just going to be average. We got a nice draft off of Waru. He almost got in our way though. We'll try to maximize our yellow burst NOS as well by near missing all of these cars if we can. We've got a cop up here, so that'll help. Nice 2-bar off of that. We're gonna need to work for at least one. Actually, I don't think we will. I think we're gonna be able to take this turn at full speed.
destiny that I pass you.
A little bit of wall, not too bad. There are much faster ways to take that in different cars. This one I was a little timid on, because I didn't know if it was going to break loose completely in the corner or if it was going to grip it.
You can't stay first.
All right, here we are. 25. So the best time is a 19 by the Carrera S for me. And this thing is about 6 seconds off. Like I predicted, it's not the greatest time. It's also not the slowest time. This is a very usable car. I would use this in most A-tier races, with the exception of some of the speed races. If you can switch your car for the speed races, that probably is the best bet. But let's get back to the garage. I'll show you the full build. All right, for this build, we're using the 335 horsepower 3.0 liter i6. For the parts, we've got Sport, Induction, and ECU, a Pro fuel system, a Sport exhaust, a Pro dual turbocharger, and then a Sport nitrous. For the chassis, we're doing Elite neutral suspension, Pro brakes, Elite grip tires, and the Pro clutch. For the 5-speed gearbox and Elite differential. Auxiliaries are nitrous drift and nitrous grip. Feel free to play around with those. The most important one is nitrous grip. Drift is nice because when you micro drift corners, you end up leaving those corners with more burst. So these are usually the race auxiliaries that I use for most cars. And then for the handling, we've got 100% grip, +1 on steering sensitivity, and +4 on the downforce. You need to have it at +4 at least. You can go to +5, but if you take it down to +3, it's a 210 and it puts you into A+. So make sure you have it at least at +4. Traction is off and drift entry is on. Brake tap, you can experiment with this a little bit, but brake tap definitely feels the best when it comes to grip builds. All right, thank you so much, Critical Over, for sending this one in. I appreciate it, and I will catch you on tomorrow's daily build. Trigger out.